Hey, what's up? You know who it is. It's Gotaru, the floor sweeper of the anime verse. Yeah, I haven't released a lot of videos lately, and honestly, if I want to be really honest, I don't plan to release any videos for another week, another 2 weeks. Just trying to experiment a bit with YouTube. Right now, I'm doing streams, but that's not why I'm talking to you right now. This is not why I'm doing this short video or speak about anything. Like, as most of you already know about what's going on in this world of ours, all this gross, inhumane stuff that's happening right now. I just wanted to actually speak about it and like not exactly go in detail about everything. I'm just gonna, speak from the heart. I'm gonna say things that, relate to who I am, what I believe, and, you know, hopefully open a few eyes while I do so. So let me get to it. With what's happening right now with all this brutality and all this chaos that has been here and hasn't really changed, I'm reminded about Black Clover. And Black Clover, I know you guys are gonna say, wow, wow, now you're gonna speak about anime in this time. Like, why? Okay, I'm trying to relate it. I'm trying to put it in such a way that makes easy for everyone to understand through example to make it, you know, not sound like, oh, he just put up a video about something that doesn't even relate to the channel. Well, Black Clover is an anime about a guy who doesn't have magical abilities. Like, I apologize, I'm a bit shaky right now. It's about a guy with no magical abilities and he has no mana whatsoever, but he trains hard, and he gets like a bit of a plot advantage while he has like an antimatter sword, everything. It's not about him. He is actually a commoner though. Him and his brother, they're actually both adopted by a church in the boonies. Like, if you don't know what the boonies are, it's basically like the villages, right, of a kingdom. And I apologize, I'm feeling a bit cold. Like, okay, never mind that. So the boonies are usually known for people who don't have high level of magical power, and if anything, they don't have the abilities and resources to support them, and they're not royals and everything. And in this world of Black Clover, usually what happens is they just discriminate. Like, they judge the commoners, they treat the commoners like trash, like they just isolated them. They literally on the outskirts of the kingdom, remote away from the rest of the world, like literally isolated from rest of society in a way. And they just stick to what they are. They're used to those that lifestyle of theirs, they don't change. That's basically it. Now, getting back to the main character, his name's Asta, and his brother slash rival, like, yeah, his name's actually, So those two actually become magic knights. They work to become magic knights. And as commoners, being in magic knight is pretty obscene. Like, you'd rather be a farmer or try to be a priest or, try something, because you can't really do much as a commoner. And as a magic knight, most people favor a royal, because royals are known for having high levels of magical power. And something that strikes me in Black Clover, that actually the reason that made me want to make this video, is because Black Clover actually relates to what's going on right now. Black Clover and the fact that people the commoners are being judged and everything is exactly the same thing that's happening. Not exactly, but the similarities, and it's not something that no one can see. Once you watch the show, you'll know it. I'm not saying you should watch it or anything. I'm not saying you shouldn't. Go ahead if you want to. This is more of a, you gotta know that similarities here and there happen and people need to learn from situations like this. And what strikes me most about this is, although Asta and Yuno were later, accepted as Magic Knights, as powerful assets to the kingdom, there were commoners that actually didn't experience life the same way they did and didn't get the same type of high praise or attention that they did. There's a guy by the name of Zora. He's a clanmate of Asta's, right? And his father was actually a Magic Knight. He was a commoner too. Like Zora was a commoner. So basically what happened was Zora's father worked so hard. He was enthusiastic. He basically had the same attitude as Asta. So, and Asta has like a loud personality. It's like, I'm very happy, I'm very enthusiastic, I'm motivated type of situation. And Zora's father had that. Back in that time, it wasn't very easy to, have friends, as understanding as the cast of Black Clover is right now. There weren't allies or people who you could actually trust. So his own clan, like, no, not clan, sorry, his own squad assassinated him, killed him, killed him off just like that, just because he was a commoner, just because he had promised, because he had the ability to move forward. He could have been squad captain, he could have been a lot. Like, I'm sorry for the shivering and shaking. It's just the fact that he was killed because of something he was born into is just perplexing, and that's where the similarities come in. Like, these days people are getting killed, people are getting discriminated, people are getting judged for what they born into. It's not like we had the choice to become like this. We didn't ask to be judged. No one asked to be judged. No one asks to be judged. I apologize for that. No one asks to be criticized. No one asks to be insulted, bullied, hurt. No one wants to be hurt. Like, what I remember, a lot of artists say this, a lot of people say this. It's not money we care about, it's love. We all just want to be loved. And how can people be loved? How can people feel loved? And how can people experience love if there's only hatred for what you're born into? Like, the sick nature that this world is into right now, the sickness that's going around right now is nothing to do with this lockdown or anything. No, it's all to do with the fact that our mentalities are warped. We busy judging because of the fact that we look a certain way, not because we behave a certain way, but we look a certain way. We're born into this whole appearance of black, white, male, female. Everything is just gross, and it doesn't make sense why everyone has to like go wild about it, or not necessarily everyone, but why there has to be people who make the status quo into something that should stay in an animation, but it doesn't. Like, it's reality, and that's the worst part. And there's not only one anime that happens to have that type of example, there's many types. And I know that this was supposed to be an announcement type video, and I'm not supposed to be like ranting on and on about anime and stuff. I just need to let people know that what's going on right now, it can be avoided, it can be stopped if we just love each other. And if we can't do that simple thing, trust me, it is very simple. Like, it is so simple to go to your neighbor and love your neighbor. Like, we don't have to hate each other because of what we were born into. That's unnecessary. It's stupid. Why would you do that? Like, there's no reason to. Nothing is to gain from putting someone down. Nothing is to gain for abusing someone mentally, physically, socially, or emotionally. Nothing is to gain. So, message from me is love yourself, love others. Yeah, Kotari out, signing out. Bye.